looks sort of like a tiger. Hello everyone, this is Key's Ritual, and today is day 26 of my 31 days of Halloween. And as part of Star Wars week, today I'm going to be doing Jabba the Hutt. So I'm going to do my best to make my face as round and fat as possible. Of course, after I shave, which I'm going to go do now. So I'll be right back. Okay, first things first, I'm going to get my glue stick and I'm going to glue down my brows. First putting a layer of glue on my brows and then taking a spatula and adding extra layer to really flatten it out. This is by far one of my favorite looks that I created, just because I got to not have to contour and just sort of fatten my face out. You can only do so much with this look without prosthetics, which I'm going to be doing in this, because his face is very wide, beyond human ability. Now while that's drying just a little bit, I'm going to be taking my black by Wolf, and I'm going to be stenciling out certain areas, such as the nostril and how the mouth goes out, since it is very lopsided kind of face. His nostrils, one of them is higher than the other. So I'm going to draw one of my nostrils using the top of my nostril and one using the bottom of my nostril. And now I'm going to use Weirdo by Jeffree Star as my lips, and just use that and pull it out onto my little lip lines that I drew earlier. Now I'm taking this beigeish white color from Krylon, and I'm going to blend this all over the center of my face. And then I'm going to powder a little bit my brows, and I'm going to go back, continue with the center of my face, and going around all these areas I just drew. This looks white on the camera, but it actually has like a little bit of a beige tint, which we'll be showing later as it dries. And I'm just going to use it. I'm using an image as reference because I can't really think of Jabba's face that well. So also his eyes are very uneven. One of them is higher than the other. So I'm just stenciling where they're going to be and just really like shaping them out. And I'm also drawing on the crease as well at the same time. And when I'm pulling it out, I'm not really caring about how uneven the strokes are, since his skin does have a lot of designs in it. And I'm just going to add an extra layer around the center and not as far on the outside. Now I'm taking a bit of a yellowish color and I'm blending a bronze too. This is like a brown color, and I'm just blending it around certain areas of the center of my face to give it texture. Now I'm taking the black color and I'm creating his like little chin that he has. That is more of just like sort of on his face and doesn't actually separate his face. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of that brownish color and blend it in, using a little bit of yellow as well. Now I'm taking this tealish blue and I'm going to pretty much put this everywhere else on my face. The white-ish beige is not. And I'm just going to sort of like create a very uneven texture with how it connects to the beige. Still using the photo as reference, but using it as a loose reference since my face is not that shape. Now I'm taking a little bit of black and I'm going to just sort of blend this in different areas. I'm going to blend this in later, but I'm just sort of drawing them out. Now I'm going to start drawing my crease. And I'm going to take orange and put it on my lid, body paint, and then I'm going to set that with Flame Point by Sugar Pill. And I'm going to take a little bit of that Flame Point and just sort of scatter around the center of my face as well. Now I'm taking a little bit of black. I'm going to create this slit down my eye, and creating one of his eyes has a line on each side, and one of his eyes has 2 lines on one side. I'm also going to shadow out the eye just to give it some depth, and then also create the crease. I'm going to do the other eye, and as you can see, I'm drawing 2 lines on one side and 1 line on the other. And just sort of setting that also with black eyeshadow. Now I'm going to blend out that eye to give it some depth, some character, so that it looks more realistic. And now I'm taking the black eyeshadow and blending around the mouth. Now I'm taking a little bit of the teal on a tiny brush, and I'm going to sort of place it into the whitish color. And I'm going to go back and touch up the teal on the outside as well, while blending the black. I'm going to do a little bit more detailing on my jaw, a little bit sharper lines. Just sort of touching up at this point. Putting a little bit of like white spit on my mouth because he does drool a lot. Just using a white body paint by Krylon. Now I'm going to create a little bit of highlighting marks into my eye since he does have a shiny eye. And sort of putting little bits of Taco by Sugar Pill white eyeshadow and then touching it a little bit with some white body paint to give it some sharper points. Going over a little detail of the teal. Fix it up a little bit. And with that, I'm done. And I am done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tomorrow is another of my 31 Days of Halloween, another Star Wars character. So check that one out when it comes out and hit subscribe so you can see that sooner so you get notified. Also don't forget to like and comment and tell me what you thought of this look. Not the best, but I don't have a face that goes out to here. What's going on, cat? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you all next time. Have a good day. Bye.